All right, Nick. So your idea, I think, was a really fun idea where you wanted to order takeout food and have the delivery company come to your door, and you were going to photograph the people that were coming to your door. And there's something really beautiful about that, like having the same background over and over again, but have like you would have the surrounding background of your front yard, right? In your street. And then the subject would change in our understanding of these different people coming repeatedly to your house. I think that was a really smart idea. It could be something for you to continue to pursue because I do think there's value in that. But that's not working out for you. I mean, you have to be practical about this. And you have to be practical about getting this done by your final project. So you've decided to shift gears a bit and work with restaurants. Now, I think that could also be challenging because, as we know, a lot of the Bay Area is being closed down right now, and I don't think indoor dining is allowed in a lot of places. It's for sure not allowed here in Sonoma County. I don't think it has been, maybe just for like a couple of weeks since March. So you might have to end up shifting again and photographing these same individuals, but photographing them outside and hopefully having tables behind them that are well lit so you can photograph the atmosphere. But what you have here, I think, is a really successful shift. You're still keeping that same concept of it being about food and about restaurants and being forward facing and that putting the subjects at risk as they're serving us. You shot this at ISO 400, 51 millimeters, f4 at 1/100th of a second. That all looks good. You're using artificial lighting here, which I think you'll have to do for all of these images in order to get enough light in your subject, because either you're going to be photographing them indoors or you're probably going to be photographing them outside when it's darker out. Having the ambient light in the background will be really key here. Because it's important that we can see the background, that we aren't just looking at this individual, but we're also looking at this individual's workplace and who is at the restaurant and kind of exploring the ambiance of the restaurant. So I think that was done really well here, that shallow depth of field, but it's lit up enough that we can see good detail. The lights in the background, I think, all add a nice little element there. I would probably bring down the light that's right above his head, that green light. I'm guessing it's like an exit light. I find that pretty distracting, where the other colors my eyes kind of bounce around between. And that green really stands out to me, both here and here, but especially right here. So if you could just adjust that to really another color, I think that would be fine. But overall, this is great. I think you're moving in the right direction. You have a strong idea. You have plenty of subjects as long as you're willing to move this outdoors, if that's the case, with the case of the shutdown and whatnot and what happens after Thanksgiving, right? All right, nice work on this. Let me know if you have any questions, but I don't really have any advice for you because I think you're right on track here.